Hi and welcome to the second Planet X Tempest 2021 frame video that I've done so far on YouTube. If you've seen the first video, I do go into a bit of detail about the differences in this frame compared to previous versions, two of which are the replacement of these dropouts. On the original frame, if you look on videos from around sort of 2019, 2020, this is actually a flat piece of titanium with cutouts in it for the axles. Obviously it's been replaced now by this sort of sleeker, nice round section at the back, and also they've removed the flat piece of titanium sheet that was welded in here, and just got a kind of a normal continuation of the chainstay, which looks a lot sleeker, a lot tidier to be honest. The other one looked a little bit industrial. Yeah, so I've been testing these Prime Baroudeur disc wheels that I had on a previous bike. So they're quite a nice design, to be fair, and you could get them on the Wiggle and Chain Reaction website. They did retail, I think, about £190 for the set, which is pretty good value, to be fair. And they are quite rock solid. There's no sort of creaks or pings from the spokes, anything like that. The hubs are nice, got a nice sort of clicky sound, not too loud. But I thought I'd change them out because they're actually lighter than the set that came with the Tempest, which were it came with the Fulcrum 800 disc wheels. Now the weight of the two Fulcrum wheels with the Schwalbe tyres on, the front wheel with the Schwalbe tyre was 1768, the rear I measured at 1952, that was without the cassette, so the rim and tyre plus sealant, 1768 for the front, and the rear was 1952. The Prime wheels are on it now, so the front wheel with the Gravel King on it, tubeless, again with sealant in it, 1436, and the rear, again without cassette, 1632. So there's quite a weight saving there, and I think I measured it at something like 640 grams lighter with this combination of rim and tyre on. I put the same amount of sealant in each one. I mean, sealant kind of give or take really, and there's not much weight in it, to be fair, it just does its job. The rear cassette, I weighed that at 1142, and that is 538 grams. Now I did have an idea of putting my spare 11-speed 1132 cassette on the original set of wheels that I got with it, and I have tried it on, but it doesn't shift totally cleanly. When it gets to the middle cogs, it's skipping and jumping, and rather than mess about doing the tension or finding out what the root cause of it is, it's just not worth it. I just wanted a quick swap over of wheels, but I might invest in another cassette at some point. I'll just see what these are like. But for summer riding, commuting, etc., hard pack trails, these tyres are fantastic. You can't really go wrong with them. They're quite fast rolling. Running mine at about 45 psi at the moment, and I've been out this morning and just done a 10-mile loop that had a few hills in it and some road sort of pavement sections, and I've done about, I think, 16 miles an hour, something like that, which is, to be fair, it's not a million miles off what I do on my road bike, you know, sort of steady away. So if you want an all-rounder, get one of these. Definite improvement on the last bike. The other thing I was going to do with it, and I haven't yet, is maybe replace this chainring. This is a 42T 11-speed X-Sync SRAM direct mount, and I'm thinking about changing it out for an absolute black oval chainring. Not decided on the size yet, might go the same size. I did worry that the 42 might be a little too big if I went to a 1132 cassette on the back, which now that I've decided I'm not going to do that, I suppose it doesn't really matter. But I have noticed, actually, going up a few hills, I did one this morning which I'll put on the video, which was 9.1% according to the bike computer. I'm not sure whether that's entirely accurate, but I did have 2 cogs left on the back, which would mean the largest cog I was using was a 32T. So not sure I entirely need the 42 for the routes that I ride, but it's there if I need it, I suppose. The other modification I've made to the bike since I last did the video was I've replaced the saddle with this fabric race line saddle. It's a shallow profile, 134mm wide, and according to the card that comes with it, it's 238 grams. It has titanium rails, and to be honest it feels pretty good. I've only done 10 miles on it. It feels really comfortable actually. I think I've got the angle right and I've moved it forward slightly compared to the position that the original saddle was supplied in, which obviously might help. It's moved me nearer to the bars a little bit, and I felt more comfortable on the bike, like a bit more used to it. So I'm happy with the saddle so far. I think it's quite attractive. And at the time of doing this video, they're actually in the sale at Chain Reaction Cycles. They have been reduced from I think $79.99 down to $39.99, so snap one up if you are thinking about getting one, because they are good value at the moment. It's nearly 50% off, I believe. Not much else to say really on the bike. I did go down to the Peak District, to the Lady Bower, Upper Derwent and Howden Reservoirs a few days ago. Mixture of surfaces if you've ever been down there. There's tarmac, there's gravel, there's sort of loose stones, rocks, hills, sand, anything you can think of. The bike performed brilliantly on that. I will put some clips in of some of the more tricky sections. No complaints at all about this bike. If you are thinking about getting one, snap one up. They have brought a London, I think it's a London titanium bike, which is a very similar frame. I don't think it's exactly the same, but someone mentioned it to me on YouTube this morning in one of the comments. If you do commute more than you do gravel, that might be the one to go for. They are on offer at the moment, I think £1,400, which is an absolute giveaway for a bike like that. It's a titanium frame, it looks beautiful, and it has got similar features to this one. But please like and subscribe. I will post more rides, and I will try and do different interesting features with it as well, try different things with the bike. Let me know what you think, post some comments, and speak to you soon. Bye bye. Not done this one for ages. Say 9.1 gradient on the computer. My legs are burning. Yeah, felt that one.